Batman Urban Legends issue 16, or at least one of the stories in it. Matt, what
Yep.
you got for us?
All right. So this is the end of the Mark Russell, Carl Mostert, Batman or Ace the Bat Hound story, where um, where it last left off is Batman is in the ring with the Russian bear that they were trying to dispose of, and the evil Russian guy that's the villain of this is to show off who that it's really Batman. He's gonna make him fight the bear. So I was like, oh great. So now I'm gonna have to watch Batman fight a bear. This is not great. But the all the other villains are there and they're bidding on Batman as he fights this bear. But Bruce is doing a pretty good job of trying not to hurt the bear, and the bear doesn't want to hurt him. But we do see Bruce openly like charge at a brown bear, which I get he's Batman, but still. But as they're fighting, the bids are going up to the point where it's Joker has the final bid. He gets up to I think 40 million before, and he goes, "You accept clown coin, right?" But it ends up fighting, and as Joker goes to leave to pay, right? Which is it's kind of like kind of get the point that Joker's not actually going to pay the money, but you hear it barking, and Ace has found Bruce, and he has Ace has his his vest on. It's like the utility belt. Gets Bruce out of there. The Speed Force turtle assists. The bear ends up crawling out of the octagon as the Russian guy's place goes boom because of all the shots that are being fired out. It hits a gas tank. As he holds his Fabergé egg and everything comes down around him, the original trainer of them all is there, and he's crawling out of the rubble. And as he thinks he's in the clear, he sees Lex Luthor, the dog that was a failure for Lex, who starts licking him, which then leads to the no stop, and Lex ends up being his undoing. Ace is helping Bruce. The Joker, being that he was Ace's first owner, starts saying to come and help him, but Ace drags Bruce towards an escape. Later, Bruce is he has his arms in a sling. He's at Wayne Manor. They bring the Speed Force turtle to Flash, and he takes him back to Keystone. The little squirrel ends up living behind Wayne Manor, and Bruce has made behind Wayne Manor into the Wayne Wooded Reserve, and he releases the bear there. And it ends with this very nice panel of Bruce and Ace watching the bear, go off into, to freedom, and Bruce patting Ace on the ears and let him know he's a good boy. Just exactly my kind of stuff. Most of the animals make it through. It's only sad, in certain parts. I was worried that not all the animals were going to make it out, but Mark Russell really, I don't think he's that heartless to do that. But it's a really good story, and this is just almost like the what's it called in movies where it's post climax, where everything big has happened, but this is all just everything else. It's almost not quite an epilogue, but I think I'm trying to remember film school, the denouement, I believe, is what it's called. But it just wraps up everything, and Bruce always knowing that he's never alone because Ace has his back. So yeah, no, it's a real fun story. People should seek this out. I think they're collecting it in one of the Urban Legends trades fairly soon. But yeah, I give this story. This is this issue. So the story of itself is probably an 8.5, but this little epilogue piece is closer to probably 7.5. But and unless other things come up, I think this is my last Urban Legends issue, just because it's become such a mixed bag.
Sure.
And
yeah.
at the price, it's hard for me to justify. I was talking with a friend on Twitter that it's their last one too, because for $8, I mean that's 2 other books I could be picking up that I'm not. But if I hear good things about some other ones, but they make it tough. So like in the solicits this week, they talk about that Joey Esposito has another story in Urban Legends, and I really enjoyed the Plastic Man story last issue. So it's kind of one of these things. It's like, do I? I don't know. It all depends what the week looks like too, what my budget is. But yeah,
but I mean, it has dwindled where you went from talking about all 4 stories to 2 and then to 1.
Yeah.
So you know,
I thumbed through the end of the Zatanna and Batman story, and it seemed to be similar to this, where it was just kind of an epilogue of Zatanna and Bruce. A lot of pages of them standing and talking, which really didn't take advantage of that artist who draws really fun action layouts. But hey, again, I don't know what happened to that story. I'm sure Zatanna and Batman are fix their relationship or whatever. But this was the main story. I'm a big Mark Russell fan, so I look forward to that Superman story that's coming out. So the Prestige with Mike Allred will be this next one, and but yeah, no, that's the last of the Ace of the Bat Hound.